example, when someone, thank you so much, thanks Jenna. When someone's looking from an outside perspective, and when someone sees something from an outside perspective and they're like, well, hang on, no, that's not what you're saying it is, and no, these people aren't trolls, and well, no, these are just, this is why I keep saying people need to educate themselves what a troll is. Now, if someone doesn't agree with you, that doesn't make them a troll. If they fall out with you and have an opinion on you, that doesn't make them a troll. If they are in the other person's life that you're battling, they're not a troll. And it was, when it takes someone that is their friend to say to them, hang on a minute, these people aren't trolls. These are being respectful. These aren't being rude. Then you got humbled, really, didn't you? No, exactly. Seeing it from another side now. But this is what I'm saying. This is what so many people... I don't want to get into it too much, because this is about no one in particular. But last night, we went into somebody's live and we gifted that person. And then the opponent started saying, oh, trolls this, trolls that, that we're... thank you, Aurora. Thanks, darling. That we're the biggest, the two bubbles, that was me and Han, are the biggest. Thanks, mate. Thank you so much. That me and basically Han are the biggest wankers on this app. Trolls this and trolls that. Now, the opponent was like, hang on a minute. These people aren't trolls. These people are just other people. They're just people on the app. You don't necessarily have to like them or agree with them, but they're not trolls. They're on their real accounts. They're being respectful, and all they've done is gift. But it got, that person didn't like that person saying that and having a different opinion to them. So then, they ended their live and they came in and they started booting off and saying this and that. And, it's okay to keep, just because you keep saying someone's irrelevant and you don't think about that person and you don't talk about that person, it doesn't actually mean it's true. Just because you keep saying that they're irrelevant, when you're speaking about someone all day long, whether that's in code or outright, then you're making them people relevant. I'd prefer not to say, but I'm sure you can imagine. I'm sure you can... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought the other end. So that was very interesting. And now, of course, they're doing the big... Oh, I need to ring you. I need to tell you this. I need to... Look, we've already... I know who A is, just trying to figure out B is. Yeah, so one's that one, and then another one is a guy called Moses. Really nice guy, to be honest. But when I went in there, he asked me a question. I didn't offer that information on a plate. He asked the question, and of course he's going to ask what's going on when somebody's over the other side screaming wanker this, wanker that, and obscenities at us, when all we're literally doing is sat in the live. So then he was like, I like to be fair, and I'm not stupid. I know there's always two sides to a story, so what's your side? So he asked me the question, and out of respect for his... Aurora! Aurora! Stop! Thank you. Thank you for my whale. That's naughty. Stop it. Why do you just love me so fucking much? Thanks, Aurora. Thank you, Han. Thank you, girls. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. Oh, you've put me off now. What was I saying? I've got a big grin on my face. What was I saying? Anyone? Literally, I couldn't even tell you what I was even talking about. Please, someone tell me what I was saying. So he said there's obviously he's not stupid. He knows that he should never just listen to one side of a story. But the more that he wasn't conforming to their narrative, that he was getting wound up. I'll talk to you about it off the app. So he asked me some questions and I answered him, and I answered him truthfully. I literally spit facts. And afterwards he said, I don't understand. You're not being disrespectful. I've asked a question and you're literally just telling me the facts, which is true. But they've not liked that, I don't think. They don't like that anyone's had the cheek to go against them. But listen, if you're going to start calling wankers this and wankers that and fucking arseholes this and whatever, you know, all the other stuff, and when them people in the other end aren't even saying anything, I mean, someone did say this morning, it just speaks for itself. That behaviour yesterday just spoke for itself. Nobody needed to say anything because they showed themselves. Do you know what I mean? Which is what has repeatedly happened with many people on this app. They just show themselves. Nobody needs to have a forced hand or, no one needs to be nudged or pushed. People can literally just see what is going on. And if you're giving attention to who you're saying is trolls, not trolls, we just don't get on, just don't like each other. And then I started saying, we used to be friends and we fell out and that's what's happened. And then this Moses said, yeah, like basically just agreeing. Like there's a difference between a troll and somebody who you just fall out with. But the other person was saying that they don't know me and they've never spoke to me before and I'm irrelevant and how dare I say that I was friends with them. Well, you weren't saying that. You weren't fucking saying that when we was helping you. Was ya? We was your fucking bestie then, weren't we? When you was on live, fucking left, right and centre, singing my fucking praises in the girls. Like, do you think everybody didn't see that? Everybody knows that we're good people. It's come from your own mouth time and time and time and time again. So if you want to change that now, just because we've all decided that we don't like you and your behaviour, that's up to you. But we are good people. And you know it. Anybody is lucky to have our friendship. We're loyal to the core. We'll help anyone. We'll do anything for anybody. Yeah. Exactly that. You can't change it now. You can't change. You've already said what you've said. So if you want to say, she was never my friend or not, yes, I fucking was, and I was a good one at that. I was a fucking fantastic friend, and I fucking invested a lot of time and effort into one fucking person when I didn't need to. I didn't need that time to be taken from me. We don't need that. Me and the girls, and now my little minions / hyenas, we all have a fantastic time without all of that. We don't need you or your drama or to help you. We have fun. We don't need that. Thanks, Ange. Thank you so much. Got all the treaties today. We are lovely girls, and I know that we sometimes come across that we're not lovely girls when you've got the bad end of us. Like, I know that it can come across like we can be assholes, but we're just good. We're just good with our comebacks, we're good with our mouths, and we're good at sticking up for ourselves. So, other people didn't think that about us when we was doing it for them, on their behalf. Yeehaw! Thanks, Ange. Morning, Michelle. Do you know what I'm saying? So we weren't shit people then. And if you think that even your people or everyone's people aren't looking at that thinking, nah, come off it. You was all fucking up our ass and singing our praises. All that's happened now is a relationship and a friendship is severed, and I have decided to forget and forgive somebody. Well, you can't take that. People can't take that. But why are you concerned with who I speak with? And now you're saying the opposite to all the things that you once said. All the things that you defended. Do you know how stupid that makes you look? I was a fucking friend. I was a good fucking friend. But I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been. It was me who fucking got done over. Not you. So yeah, so many people just see it now, and I'm so glad. Even her friends. Do you know the amount of inboxes that I've had from people over there that don't agree with what she says? The amount of inboxes that I've had that don't agree with her and want me to know that they don't agree with her. But it's mad. Yeah, even people that are still her friend don't agree with her. But, you know, that's all it is. It's a fallout. No one's a fucking troll. No one's anything. It's just a fallout. I don't really want to go back over it, Michelle, but I'll send you a message. But we just got some shit last night and verbally attacked. But then, of course, it was spun that they were the victim, but it was blatant. And their own friend said, nah, hang on a minute. But I'll explain it to you in detail later on. But honestly, I don't... I just don't get it. I don't understand people that go every single battle and every single like, oh, I'm a troll's in there. Just, if you're actually really enjoying the battle and you're really enjoying what you're doing, then why are you even talking about it? Just crack on. They secretly live for the drams. That's what it is. Just be real. What, really? But anyway, yesterday was a fantastic day. True colours have shown themselves. People have shown themselves. And there's been some fucking fantastic news elsewhere. You know, justice will prevail. Oops. Yeah. It was weird. It was weird behaviour. It's actually really, 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 really strange. And the fact that they can't see that other people can see through that behaviour and that you're actually manipulating people and you are actually gaslighting and you are lying out of your piece. Yeah, if you think people can't see all that, you fucking crazy. It's the most blatant shit ever. Hence why we don't speak to people like that. I could not tolerate that kind of behaviour in my fucking life. Listen, there's a reason why your views go down from 100 and whatever right down to 7, 13 people, because people have seen through it with their own eyes. Everything has been displayed on this app for people to see and make their own judgments from. That's why. Thank you, 999. Thank you, Terry. People see by themselves. And it's embarrassing. So you either need to choose. You need to choose one road or the other. You can't keep dipping in and out of each. You can't 1 minute, oh, I'm going to ring the police on everybody. The next minute, you're going to come online and scream obscenities at everybody. The next live, you're going to come on and pretend you're a complete victim and everybody else is irrelevant. No, just choose how you're going to go about this, because it's crazy. It looks crazy. Absolutely. No, I agree. Hate gifting isn't stalking at all. It's an app. Why are people... Right, the fact that people think that stalking is even a thing within this app, you are on a public platform. Okay? You are on a public platform. Anyone has access to the other people that you are battling. So even if you are blocked, that doesn't mean that the other person that you may swing into the live of, or that you are in the live of, that doesn't mean, like, ugh, what the hell? It's not stalking, it's an app. And if you really feel that you are being... Right, let's put it this way. What kind of individual would have a real life stalker, yeah? So say every day that I walk to the shop, there is somebody who follows me and hides in the bushes, yeah? And every day I keep going past that route. Do you not think that if I rang the police, they would not say to me, well, I would definitely avoid that route then. Don't go that route. If you feel that someone is following you, don't go that route. If you feel you're being stalked, keep yourself safe and go a different way. Because they fucking would. You don't like things being repeated on a public platform when it becomes public information. If you don't wish for that to be shared, there are means and ways to make that private. If you just want private conversations with your friends, you can easily do that and make them things private. If you don't want personal information that you put out there shared on the app, don't put that information out there. You are totally in control. You are totally in control of this situation. But you're choosing to. People who do this are choosing to because it's victim mentality. They need everybody, people that they don't even care about, to know their side of the story and to feel validated and to feel listened to and to feel like it's, you know, they're the ones in the right. No, who the fuck cares? And these people that complain about FYP pages and reposts and reshares and fucking replays and all that, they're also capable of doing it too. So just like I'm not in control, just like people aren't in control of what the FYP pages do, I ain't in control of what other people do. So if people wish to come to me and people wish to replay my shit and people wish to do that, you're well within your rights. Yeah, we've all got the same rights here. So if that's the route you want to go down, that's fine. But you don't get to stop anybody else sharing already public information on a public platform. That's not your fucking call. Come on, without the trolls and all that, shouldn't only have 6 people in. Listen, anybody would. I can guarantee that people that go into lives that are lives that were mainly about drama are only in there in the hopes that will happen again. And people can say the same about me. People can say that people only speak to me because the drama this and drama that, but that's cool. I don't mind. I don't come on this app to make friends. I have made friends on it, but I don't care. I know that people in the real life find me interesting and people in the real life get them parts of me, but I don't care about what I share on here. I don't care if everyone's here just to see the drama. I don't care if everyone's here just to hear me chat. I don't care if everyone's here to see my fucking downfall. I simply don't care, because if I did, I can promise you now I would not be on here. Yeah, it was. And the night before. I think night times are really, I think they're quite thinky for me, Paula. I think that's when I get deep into thought. Thank you for the finger hearts, Aurora. Have I missed anything? I was looking away. Thank you, Hyena Ranch. Thank you, Hyena23 for the heart, me. I've missed loads, sorry. I was being really ADHD and not looking at the screen whatsoever the whole time I spoke. So yeah, there's means and ways to avoid this. You can't make everyone believe everything you say. You can't force everyone to like you. So just stop trying to fight a corner that you don't need to fight. Nobody needs to fight their corner. If people want to believe it, or if people ask, you'll answer. If you want to talk about it on your own platform, that's well within your rights. Do you know what I mean? It is, but this is why it frustrates me that people say that I can't, that people say that I can't talk about other stuff apart from drama. I can. I talk to you guys all day fucking long, and it's not all about drama. But this is not. I haven't. I literally started coming on TikTok Live to respond to what people were saying about me. It was a defense thing, so people were saying things, and I was coming live, and I was responding to what they said and defending that and putting my side of the story across. I never came on here or started coming live to talk about my life or have a chit chat. Like, that's not why I started doing this. Thank you, Elf9. Hello. So, if I don't come and talk about my fucking day or my Christmas tree or what I've done with the kids at the weekend, like, so be it. That's not what I'm not choosing to talk about that with strangers on the internet. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, of course we do. But the thing is, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend myself, and I'm going to do it straight away, because last time I let that build up and I let a narrative be spun about me when this has happened before, and I'm not going to let that happen again. So you can fucking bet your ass, if you say one thing about me, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to respond to it and put my side across. And that's normal. This is how I use my platform. Well, it's not really a platform, but this is how I use my lives. This is the whole reason I'm on here. So fuck you. I don't wish to share my personal information with strangers. Strangers don't need to know when I'm going to go out and do my food shopping. Strangers don't need to know when I'm going to take my kids to Santa's grotto. Strangers don't need to know what I'm doing for the day. Strangers know the stuff that I want them to know. And that's my fucking choice. Why are people so offended about how I do my shit? Everyone does this shit different on here. Exactly. Why would I not? I'd be stupid. But this is what I'm saying about people who act like they're going to be one way, but then they're another way, and then they act another way. Like, it's causing complete confusion, and it makes people look crazy. Is it a drama thing? Oh, are you just chilling and chatting? Oh, are you battling now? Oh, are you just... It's like they've got no identity. Like, they don't know what they're doing. Like, they don't know what direction they're going in, or people just need to find their way. You can't just be in and out of each fucking section. And people need to stop fucking caring. Like, that's the fact that it's okay saying, oh, I don't care. You do care. You fucking care so fucking much. You care enough to call people and check that they've got your side of the story, which, you know, people aren't stupid either. They know that obviously you're not telling the full truth. Would they stop strangers in the street and tell them about their day? So why do it on TikTok? Exactly. But no hate on people. You know, sometimes I come on here and I tell you stories, or I tell you about what I've done, or I tell you funny things. That's fine. But I'm not expected to do that. That's at my own peril. Don't put children and grandchildren up there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you, 999. Hello, Marlene. I think I've just seen you come in. So anyway, that was really eye-opening yesterday. I'm good, thank you, darling. It's chilly today, though, isn't it? I think it's going to be a day for my heated blanket. I'm hungry too. I want some food. I want something. I want a McDonald's, but I don't want McDonald's breakfast, and it's not going to be proper food till ages, is it? Was there a lot to say yesterday? What do you mean, Michelle? Is it 11 that it's normal for... Oh, yeah, I can't be asked to wait that long. Yeah, can't be asked. Thank you, Marianne. And stop calling human beings that don't agree with you trolls. Just fucking stop it. Like, just please understand what a troll is. Do you know what? Loads of creators do that on here. It's like they don't understand what a troll is. Yeah, my windows are all icy. I'm really freezing and hungry. Yeah, lots of people spoke on us yesterday. Just desperate to try and get their story across, and that's what it is. It's exactly that. It is a story. And of course, you're going to miss out the negative parts that, you know, why that person reacted to that and why they acted like that or why they did what they did and what you did to initiate the issue. And people forget, don't they? Yeah, of course. But people saw that and they said, well, hang on, these people aren't trolls. These people are normal people. They're just, you've had a fallout. It's not a troll. They didn't like that. They don't like being told that they're wrong. And then to end your live and then come in the live to, it's not for me. I could never be me. I don't really want to go over it again. It's really long. But basically, yeah, it's just really long. Each to their own. We're all different. And that's what I'm doing. But guys, I'm going to get off and I'm going to go get something to eat. And then I'll come back on in about an hour or so. But don't hold me to it, because you know I say I'll be back in an hour and then I'm not back in an hour. So, you know what I call people? Radiators or drains? Go on, Marlene. In what do you mean? What, one fills you with warmth and the other one completely drains you? Is that what you're trying to say? I know there is no such thing as stalking on this app. The police would tell you need to make if you're feeling threatened. Yeah, I got you, Marlene. If you're feeling threatened or stalked, then there is no stalking on a. It's just an app, man. It's a game. It's a live streaming app. I don't. Thank you, number one. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Thanks, Yorna. Thank you. Thank you so much for my roses. Right, anyway. Yeah, but if that's the case, Marlene, listen, if I was worried, thank you. If I was worried about someone stalking me on this app, and I was actually really distressed and concerned by it and felt like it was causing me problems, I'd just go on private. I would literally just go on private, because those people are the ones to say they don't care about their views and they only care about their friends and they come on to chill and chat. Well, if that's the case, then just go private. Exactly, because that's what I'd do. Do you know what I mean? That is what I would do. Anyway, I've just said I was going and I'm still sat here chatting all to shit. No names late to the party again. I'm just about to leave. I'm just about to go, no name. Thank you for reposting though. I'll come back on and talk about it again later. and I'll explain myself. Oh, bless him. Bless him. I hope he feels better soon. But I am just about to go, so I'll come back on in a bit. See you later. Thank you, Aurora, and thank you, Hannah, for being my top gifters in this live, because you are just fucking amazing and I love you both. See you later. Oh, hang on though, because... And Angie and Elf9. Thank you, everybody. Love you. Goodbye.